it seems to be working. Yay! And the screen isn't flipping out. Yay! Let's check. Been having technical problems. Should be live. Sweet. Alright. I have no clue how many people are going to want to jump in tonight. But we're going to get back up and rolling. Now that I fixed my computer. So, hopefully I get all my chats up and working and I can see everybody. Oh, that's bright. Get rid of that. See how that works. No, don't want that. Okay. Alright, how's everyone doing tonight? Got my computer fixed. Hopefully my audio is okie dokie. When you break this bad boy, tends to kind of set you back a little bit. Do do do. Try to remember the sweet. Edit your stream. I don't know what that settings for. As I said, I'm trying to figure all this stuff out for you guys too. So, as I said, I have no idea if I'm going to get anyone to jump in. I know we're live on Facebook right now, but I don't know if I'm getting my Facebook chat. So, we're going to give it a couple minutes to fire off and see who we get to join in. I want to make sure everything's going on. Not YouTube, kids. Things going on YouTube. Channel. So that's live. Alright. So we're going on there. Sweet. Just don't have anyone joining in. Okay. If you're catching this on the replay, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that bell. So that way you do get notified when I do go live in the future. So that way I'm not completely sitting here by myself all lonely. I'm going to check on, see if anyone's commenting on my Facebook side, because I don't know. Go on a video. Come on. Hey, there's Mary. Yeah, so it's not. How's it going, Mary? I know it's been a while. So I'm not getting my Facebook chat on this. Yay. Gotta figure it out. Got my computer back up and working. As I said, here's my old screen. What happened is my laptop was sitting on my passenger seat. Took a curve a little too sharp, fell over, and on this side it hit, cracked, broke the whole screen. So that put me out for a while. It's pissing me off that I don't get my Facebook messages here on one screen, so I can't look at everything all together. Live chat, there, maybe. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so, yeah. I moved that up there. Still having technical difficulties. Hey, Charles. How's it going, man? I don't know why this isn't showing all my chat. But what we might do is have some fun. How's it going, running man? I know you've been out there running crazy. Bear the brightness on my screen right now. I'm trying to get something else up and going. Trying to get everything back up and working properly. I forgot to save that to it. Bear with me a second. Chat. So if you see me looking off that way, I'm looking at Facebook chat right now because it's not giving me my Facebook chat on this channel for some reason, so I'm looking at my phone. To speech. What was the name of that app? So I have an Acer Predator 17. There it is. Maybe this will get everything up. I need to get to listen to the fun robot again. It works. Loading. And we're loading. And we're loading. Enhance. Enhance. As I said, here's my... Oh, nope, not froze up. Maybe, yeah. It's a little bit of delay over there on Facebook. Here's my old screen. So, yeah, it took me a little bit to get that off and up and going. Click to unmute. We should be up and going now. So, SoCal is doing his last live and thing right now, so... Another one, YouTube drama bites the dust. So, here we go. Platforms. YouTube. That's not even... That doesn't show me Facebook chat. So, Streamlabs, it's in there. How's it going, everybody? Bear with me. You're going to be kind of my chatbot. Kind of getting everything set up here. As I said, I don't know too much about all this. No crash. That should be. Wait. Is it in there or is it on here? Don't know which one to look at here. So we're trying to get this set up and working correctly. So that's set up there. That's it up there. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I don't know if I gotta look at this screen or that screen, so. Hey, David, welcome to the party. As I said, I've just got everything back up and working. So all I'm gonna do, since I think it's all gonna pop in on there, so that way I don't look like a complete idiot looking everywhere else. I believe I have Unified Chat up and going now, so I don't have to look over at my phone. So yeah, I know it's been a while, guys. If you watched my video I put up earlier today, I have been kind of battling my personal demons for a bit. Um, some stuff's been kind of eating away at me, but I'm to the point now where I just literally just don't care anymore. Um, the cause of my problems are going to get what they deserve, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But so I'm at the point now where I don't care. I'm going to have fun. So no one's going to stop me. If you don't like me, there's the door. If you don't want to follow me, you don't want to be part of my life, there's the door. If you just want to associate yourself with certain people, you can hit the door too. Don't have time for ignorance and allowing people to destroy other people. Done with it. So that's all I'm going to say on that before my ugly side really comes out. Um, as far as my channel and the direction it's going to be going, I'm going to be taking everything pretty much back to the beginning. So I think one of my first videos I ever did was a truck tour video. I'm going to get this truck all cleaned up. I've actually got my laptop set up. I'm in the passenger seat now. I've got a stand all set up. I'll kind of go through that and show you guys that I had to do some custom engineering to get it set up the way I wanted it to get set up. So that way, and also, if you I haven't really talked about it, I have a Twitch channel now, which that's where I'm going to have all my games. Two games I'm going to be playing is American Truck Simulator and Diesel Brothers. And also on there, I'm going to be doing some live streaming while driving. I've got an app set up to read Twitch and YouTube. It won't read Facebook yet. But that way I can respond to comments and stuff while I'm driving, while I have signal. Gonna be doing a lot more vlogging. I know that we've got gonna be addressing issues as they come up. Like the big one that I just saw today. I'll just say it. Prime driver got picture taken. He's in the passenger seat. Looks like he's passed out. And there's a Coors can in his hand. Prime's obviously already stated that they've already contacted and addressed the driver. Who knows what the consequences of that's going to be. But I got about 5 questions sent to them about the policies for alcohol and usage for students and drivers. I think it's a very important topic that we get into, because I think a lot of people don't realize what the laws and regulations and company policy are just for the drivers. And I think they're going to be kind of surprised. My questions were forwarded on to safety. As soon as safety or whoever gives me a thing, I might turn into a live feed with somebody from safety or even higher up. Don't know. As soon as I get more info on that, I will be getting that out. But yeah, it's something that really needs to get addressed, because it's not good to be drinking in your truck and driving. I don't know if he was driving or what the situation is, but yeah. Um, and then the other part is there's another reason why I'm kind of going back to the beginning, and doing the basic truck info. Gonna try and reach out to recruiters. Hey Aunt Ruth. Going to kind of work from the bottom up. Going to go through truckerstruth.com and look at who they have set up for the company sponsor, CDL. and talk about the different companies. And I'm going to reach out and I'm going to just blind call into the recruiting department to see what their information is, and if it matches up from truckortruth.com to their website to what they're saying, and kind of what to expect. I'm kind of going to go. Pretty much what I'm going to do is take you guys through the process when I decided to become a truck driver, how I decided to come to Prime over anyone else. And just say Prime wasn't the only companies that I applied to. My first pick was actually Knight, but they rejected me. Prime was my second. Third was Swift. But that just I went through the process of um, who I thought was going to be a better fit for me. So I'm kind of going to bring you guys through all of that. Um, Good night, Aunt Ruth. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Um, Going to set up interviews. I know I got to work on stuff with Sinister. Um, David, I'm gonna find out on that on how much longer they're gonna have that block in place for Florida and Georgia. Um, I hope they kind of lift it soon, but who knows? Um, and kind of just general information stuff. If you guys have sent me emails or anything in the past, um, my Prime Driver Jacob email is still up and going. That Facebook page though is down. Go over to JA Cast Blogs. Um, that's where my Facebook page is at. That's where you're gonna see a lot of my pictures. I got myself. I gotta move the chat over a little bit so I can see my picture. Ah, that'll work too. So I got myself a nice little, nothing super fancy, but a nice Canon camera, and going around taking pictures. Kind of show you guys. It's gonna be part of my vlogging that I go and do. Let's see if I find a good picture for you guys. So like, I stopped at a stoplight and I noticed this tractor supply company, its case had a huge. Hopefully it's not. Let's see if I can get it. It's not glaring everything out. Huge American flag set up, so I was able to quickly snap that one. So I'm going to be doing a lot more vlogging stuff, going out checking out places. I am going to want to. Hey Ricky. Um, Go into police departments as a tribute to my dad. For some of you guys that don't know, my dad was a police officer for 38 and a half years before he retired. Kind of a tribute to them to pay homage. My Even this is going to be my kind of personal motto, even for my channel and trucking. It's going to be respect the good, report the bad, and remember the fallen. There'll be three things that's pretty much going to be based on. So as I come across that where we've lost truck drivers, I'm going to try and put together little things for them. Like I did up a thing for my dad in May for a 2-year remembrance. Some of my family's seen that. Gonna be doing that for some of the drivers. Going through, especially if you're part of the if you're in the Primetime Grinders group, let me know. I'm going to be looking at setting up a lot more stuff in there. Trying to think of what else. Just a lot more. And focusing on like what that guy said with the alcohol issue. Any major issues and stuff that pop up right now. Um, there we go. That'll work. Any major issues that pop up, I'll make sure and try and get contact and put the information out, or I will reach out with my questions or your questions I'm seeing in these groups and try and get them addressed. That's it. I just can't see how many. Bear with me, I'm trying to get everything set up on my display correctly so that way I can see what the heck is going on. Is that better? Nope. Nope. I don't know what that is. Nope. So, um, but yeah, pretty much gonna, as I said, I'm gonna take everything from where I started and then all the way back up and through. Talk about the process. Training process has changed. Need to get an updated video about that out there. Um, David, I am in Bald Knob, Arkansas. I'm about 10 miles away from the Searcy, DC that we pick up out of. I made it back here today. Um, from the one store we go to is about a 6.5 hour drive. So it's either hit or miss on whether or not I had. Sometimes they send me a load I can pick up. I'll finish, then do my 10-hour break and then run it. Sometimes it's just wait till the next morning and then I grab it and move on down the road. So today just happened to be I got back here, sat, and worked on finished getting the setup. Like literally getting my laptop set up and kind of customized the way I wanted it, and it's actually comfortable. Um, Took about freaking an hour and a half today to get it customized. So this crap ain't easy. So anyone have any questions? Facebook, YouTube. I got a couple people on the Facebook side in there watching. As I said, I'm just going to try and bring everything back. Try and make things fun as possible. I know a lot of it's going to be dry and dull, and a lot of you guys that are either current drivers or drivers at different companies that come across. You're not going to find it too entertaining. I'm trying to make it entertaining for you guys, but I know it's kind of going to be some dull information. Like you're not really going to give a crap about Prime's training process. I am going to try and get with a third-party recruiter. That way, if you try to go through Prime, can't get in, go to. That way, you got someone else to go to. David, if you want their information, let me know. PM me on my JCast Blogs Facebook, and I'll see if they can. I'll get them in contact with you to see if they can help you out get your CDL since Prime's not hiring out of Florida. I don't know all the companies that they go through. I think they've got like 10 or 12 different companies for sure, I believe, that they go through. Um, so, as I said, if you can't get into Prime, stuff happens. They're actually really tightening down on who they let in right now, just because of low turnover, not enough trucks coming in, and freight has dipped down a bit. So between the combination of the three, it's kind of making everything a little tight right now. I will do up a separate video on that and explain that. That's kind of why you don't want to be going lease right out the gate. If you're brand new and upgrading, do not jump into a lease right now. I'll tell you that straight up. It's the wrong time and wrong market to be doing it. It's supposed to be up and booming, but everyone I've talked to that's either running team freight and even solo freight, it's not all that great. You can still make a good living, but it's not hot. So I would not jump into a lease with all the risks that we take on as a lease driver right out the gate, right now. So let me see how many people we got in here. I can't see that side. There we go. Hey, we got 3 people in here. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, no, it's been a while. I kind of said a little bit earlier. Kind of let my personal demons kind of take over. I'll move this over here. No, not that. And just bringing everything back to the beginning. Why are you maximizing? You're gonna see me flip it out on a computer. Stay. Oh, maybe I can minimize this over a little bit more. Yeah, that should work. Maybe music's gonna be nice and play well with each other here. There we go. Okay. So, as I said, I'm gonna be going through a lot of stuff. I've got kind of just repeating back through. So, if you're catching this on the replay, you can kind of either jump ahead a bit um, hit the subscribe button. Do me the favor, hit the subscribe button on the way out. Um, gonna be addressing topics as they come up. Like I was talking about earlier about the driver with the alcohol. I have emailed out to my couple people at Prime. Questions have gotten on to safety. Hopefully, either going to have my questions answered and email back, and I'll do up a quick video kind of explaining what the rules and regulations are for students and drivers for having alcohol, drinking alcohol, and all that fun stuff. That'll be going off into all the Facebook groups. If or best case scenario, hopefully I can do a live video with one of whoever. I don't know if it's going to be in Andrea or someone in safety to kind of get your guys' questions answered on that. My personal opinion is if you can't go a day or your work week or wait for your home time for alcohol, this is the wrong industry to be in. Plain and simple. That's my personal opinion. Again, that's not Prime's opinion or anyone else's. That's my personal opinion. If you can't stay away from the booze, you need to see yourself way out the door. Kind of same thing with any other drugs. And then kind of just going to bring everything back, go through the basics. Going to do tour videos, interviews. Going to be setting up an interview with Sinister again and kind of going talking to him about what it's like going from Roadmaster all the way to being an owner op. So kind of talk about that process, anything he would change in the way, any regrets, stuff like that. Other than that, I'm just gonna come back out here and have fun. Vlogs are gonna be interesting. Gonna head up to, as I said before, police stations. I'm gonna go find weird restaurants and stuff to go to. I'm kind of a carnivore. I'm a meat and potato guy, so if you're big into vegetarian or stuff like that, when I go find restaurants and all that, that's gonna be meat and potato places. So, oh, and I will be staying out of all this YouTube drama, suing each other, reporting videos of each other. I thought about it. I've been watching it. I'm done with it. The shit is getting way too ugly. Pardon my French. Calling companies on people. The sad part is I've actually had people call Prime on me. I don't hide where I'm at. They will review it, and if there's an issue, they will call me in. If there's not an issue, I won't hear about it. Um, it's trying to bring back YouTube trucking back to fun and informative and teaching again. I will run through and do all pre-trip videos again, especially updated with doing it with an automatic transmission. Trying to think if there's anything else at any time that you guys want me to cover. Um, Feel free to leave a comment below. Contact me on my Facebook page at JCast Vlogs. And I'll do my best to cover it in my personal opinion. It's going to be no one else's opinion. I'm going to talk about how my opinion on all these trucking companies closing up, on what's kind of screwing the pooch for them, my personal belief. Jeff, I appreciate the support, man. As I said, I don't expect a lot of people to come in tonight. I know it's been a while since I've been live. So kind of rebuilding my channel from back up. I will be back live sometime tomorrow. I will be recording tomorrow. Pretty much, I'm going to try and go every day if possible. So it might be some weird times I'll be popping up live. So any support along the way. if you're catching it on the replay, or now if you're catching me, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're not subscribed and you hit that little subscribe button, you'll get your name popped up on the video while I'm live. It's kind of a little Streamlabs how they have it set up. So, trying to think if there's anything else kind of going on. So, anyone have any questions? I got two people on Facebook, or two people on YouTube, one on Facebook watching right now. So, filling hub oil washout, review your deosection. I'm actually, give me a second. I'm going to copy that just for you. So Jeff, I'm literally right now copying that and going over to, actually I'll do it on, bear with me, my screen's going to get a little bright. Oh wait, I'm going to go over here. I don't care, blank, everything that you put, so, where is it at? I can't, I've got it copied, so filling hub oil, washout, review your truck, DOT inspection, experience attention pay rules, and where I park my truck for home time. I've got all that on. Apps I use, alright. Anything and everything you guys want to know, I will share out with you guys. I'm not going to hide anything, so I will do up a separate video, but since we're just kind of catching up and BSing, why are you not copying? Give me a sec. Oh, bear with me a second on this one. Nope. Where's the color at? There we go. Apps. I know what I mean. You mean from there. Alright, got that set up. Again, everyone that stuck with me through all this time, I do greatly appreciate all your support. Chaining up. Jeff, my personal opinion on chaining, if it's bad enough to chain, I park. Plain and simple. I've seen way too much damage. I've seen way too much money spent on chains getting thrown off and damage to the trucks due to chains for me to... It's not worth the risk. Now, if I was at a different company where it was required to chain, then I would do what I would have to do. But since I have the option to chain or not chain, I'm going to park. I have refused several loads up into the Northwest during winter, just on that simple fact alone. Alright, filling hub oil, washout. With washout, I'll tie into when to sweep out, blow out, stuff like that. Okay, I'll copy that too. See if I can... Thanks for all the great ideas, Jeff. I do appreciate it. I will, as I said, I will make sure to get all that. Pretty much most of those I will set up in a separate video. I don't know exactly the detention pay stuff right off the top of my head, but I will get a definitive answer for you on that. DOT inspection experiences, I've had level 3 and level 2s. I'll be at 6 years. July 3rd will be my actual hire date. This time 6 years ago I was in class at Prime, so I've had level 3 and level 2 stuff, so yeah. But yeah, I will do up separate videos and kind of stuff on that. So Yeah, I've been company lease. I've been in a lightweight. If you go back to like my all the way back to my beginning videos, my first videos were in my lightweight truck. That's when I met up with Sinister, and he's pretty much the reason why I started into YouTube. Um, so, um, other than that, that's pretty much kind of the direction of everything's going to be going. Um, I'm going to try and track down some of the new people for you guys. Kind of run through kind of top of my head. Um, it seems like there is a huge new wave of YouTubers at Prime. I'll give you my personal opinion on that in a second, but ones to check out is Chad Rich, Crazy Bags, Course Jr., Chocolate Trucker. She's a female driver. Trucker Nene. I pretty much put those. There's some newer ones that are coming up, going through training. One guy's getting ridiculous numbers right now. Hey, bravo to you, man, for being able to do it. Um, but my personal, yeah, David H. Even though he's a little weird for my taste, um, try, my personal opinion for you guys, if you're coming looking to go through into trucking and looking at doing YouTube, when you're going through training, you're not going to have a whole lot of free time. Look at Trucker Nene. She kind of documented it all. There's some big gaps in there, especially when you get into TNT. And now that it's 50,000 miles, you're gonna be running. You're not gonna have a lot of downtime, and it's also gonna be depending on your trainer on what they will allow you to record. If they say, if you're going to be on my truck, I don't want you recording videos and doing stuff up to YouTube, you're going to kind of have to respect their wishes. I'm going to go into a lot of the training stuff. I'm going to get with one of my students. He is actually recognized now as in his first. So last year was his first year doing PSD training. He is in his first year. He is recognized as one of the top 15 PSD instructors at Prime. I'm going to be looking at getting with him and doing a video with him um, on how was he able to do that in his first year, when you've got guys with umpteen years experience out here not being able to get recognized like that. It's kind of a huge deal within the company to be able to get recognized. 2 or 3 years ago, they opened up the banquet to TNT guys. That year I was in there within the top 15 TNT trainers. The following year, I think I only had one student, so I wasn't kind of eligible. And then I haven't been training since, so that's why my name's not really, or I'm not really kind of there to show those guys. But I want to sit down with him and kind of go over what his opinion is of the PSD program and stuff like that. So, but to be recognized as one of the top 15 is a freaking awesome deal. I know Big Al, or people might know him as Alan Ross. He's one of the top ones too. Um, I would pull up the list, but Prime put it on there. If you're at Prime, it's under the news feed. They actually listed all the top 15 on both sides for PSD and TNT instructors, so you guys can kind of check that out. Have I thought about training again? Right now, with the account I'm on, it's a little too hard. Also, I'm so close to home, I can kind of enjoying my freedom to be in solo. Allows me to kind of sit here to do this stuff. When you're running as team, because that's what TNT training is, you go right in pretty much team driving. You don't have much time for anything, or you're shut down at weird hours. So, kind of don't miss the headache, don't miss the hassle of it. I'm going to go into more detail on that for you guys who are looking at becoming new trainers and really speak the truth about kind of what your consequences are as being a trainer, especially on lease side, and what you got to worry about. So that way, if stuff does go wrong, you actually really understand what's going on. So that way, you're not blindsided. So, hey, we got one person still hanging out on the Facebook side. So, um, that's pretty much mostly what I got could cover tonight. Anyone have any? Of course, Jeff again. Thanks for all the ideas. Anyone have any questions for tonight that they want answered? I will try and do my best. If I can't, I will copy it and get the answers for you guys. I only got a couple of you in here. As I said, I'm pretty much going to be building it up. So, anything? David, you got any other questions? But yeah, give me your contact me on my Facebook page, David, and I will forward your information on to the my third party recruiter lady and see if they can help you out if you're really interested in becoming out here for truck driving, and see if there's anything they can do to help you. With speeds, so let's put that over. Ow. Okay. So, all right. It's been almost 45 minutes now. A big part of the chunk, first part, no one's in here. But anyways, if no one's got any kind of questions going on, again, thanks everyone for coming in. Yeah, David, I will be redoing the pre-trip videos, especially since my in-cab included the manual and about 80% plus of the fleet is now automatic. I will do it up with the automatic transmission. That's what I have now, so that way you guys know what you have to do for the automatic, because the odds of you see the manual is going to be a lot less. Um, so, other than that, I'm going to go catch up on my WWE, check out what happened on Raw tonight. That way I could fast forward through commercials and Baron Corbin matches. um, so yeah, I will pretty much going to be going back through all my channels and all my videos and stuff. Um, yeah, Jeff, that one's actually really easy. I could do that real quick for you. Um, Prime gives us. It's kind of weird with the camera backwards. This nice book. This book. It's got all our permits already freaking in here. There's my cab card. There's insurance. It's all nice and secure. And then back here is all the permits. And even up front, I put my, I'll do up a separate video on it too, but I put my, all my annuals. There's my New York sticker, since I don't go to New York and I didn't feel like putting it on. And also safety and Canada stuff. Even though I don't go to Canada, it's all in here. And even up front, it's the hazmat book. So, Prime is really good about that. So, but I will do up a separate video on that, what to do kind of when you have to go through an inspection. And that's just right above my head, so that way I can just reach up and grab it when I need it. But yeah, so. Alright everyone, thanks for coming in. Unless I get some last minute questions here. I just gained someone just jumped in from YouTube. So, that's about all I got. Again, everyone that's kind of stuck through me through these times, I highly appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me. More videos are coming. I'm almost going to be on a daily thing right now. It might be weird times for lives, but it's just where just pretty much building the channel from the ground back up. So other than that, alright, everyone have a nice night, and if you have questions, comment below. Hit me up at Facebook at JACastVlogs, the same name as this, on Facebook. And if you're catching it on the replay and you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Alright everyone, have a nice night and stay safe.